Hello my friend and my lecturer, my name is Iriani Ik. I am from class E and now I will explain about the linguistic. The material of linguistic is literacy, appreciation and appreciation of linguistic. Understanding linguistic. Linguistic is the science of language in general are not tied to one language only. Therefore, sometimes this science is also called general linguistic. General linguistic, however, according to theories based on the birth of the object of study, linguistic can be divided into general linguistic and special linguistic. It can be guessed that special linguistic means focusing its study on language only. And next, linguistic and language difference. A difference of linguistic and language is, in general, linguistic is a language or science that takes language as its object of study. Linguistic comes from Latin, namely lingui is linguisti, while the term from French linguistic is linguique, from English is linguistic. Linguistic experiments are also called language literature. In general, is the science of doing literacy analysis, knowledge of novels, property, plays, and script writing. Then, arbitrariness linguistic. Linguistic is arbitrary, meaning that words cannot be as original as they appear to be. Word boxes are not hands or have any connection to the ones they are reading now. All types of symbols are arbitrary because we can easily use other people's symbol as long as the symbol have been approved or extended by their understanding and understanding too. And then, spoken and writing linguistic. Difference or spoken and writing linguistic is, spoken language is a unique form of communication found in humans that uses words different from a large vocabulary. Approximately 1000. Together with various names that are spoken talk are using that oral organs, while the written language is the primary language. And then, linguistic is phonetics and phonology. Definition of phonetics is, sound is the term used in phonetics and phonology to characterize the sound of language. Rather, the sound can be said to be vocalized or vocalized. The term is used to refer to different concepts. Vocalizing can mean the actuatory process in which the vocal cords vibrate. In the actual level, an audio sound is a sound that occurs due to the vibrating of the vocal cords, whereas a vocal sound is not. For example, in the sounds of B and P in Indonesian, the position of the mouths, the pronouncing them is the same. The difference between the two sounds is that in B the vocal cords are vibrated while in the they are not. Thus is it sign that B is a vocal sound and P is an unvocal sound. Other examples of pairs are C, vocal, and S, unvocal, or G, vocal, and K, unvocal. Definition of phonology. The phonology according to linguists come from the words phon, sound, and logic science. According to the term, phonology is the part of linguistics that studies the sound of linguistics in general. Phonology is divided into two, namely phonetics and phonemics. And then a linguistic is a morphology. The morphology definition of free morpheme. A morphology is two morpheme, free morpheme and bound morpheme. And then the fourth definition of free morpheme. Free morphemes are also conferred as morphemes that have the potential to be able and to stand alone in sentence structure. All basic words are classed as free morphemes. Example of free morpheme is: this chair is made of monogeny. Chairs. Here is a free morpheme consisting of one morpheme. Definition of bound morpheme. Bound morphemes are morphemes that cannot stand alone in terms of meaning. Bound morphemes are also considered as morphemes that do not have the potential to stand alone and are always bound to other morphemes. Example or bound morpheme is: when will this rain stop? Stop here is bound morpheme because it cannot stand alone and is bound to the morpheme. #bar. And then linguistic is systematic. Definition of systematic. Systematic word in Indonesia, systematic in English. Systematic comes from the Greek same, a noun meaning thing or symbol. The verb is seminal, which means to mark or to symbolize. What is meant by the symbol or sign here, as the equivalent of the word seme, is a linguistic thing. Systematic can be defined as the science or meaning or about the meaning, which is one of the levels of language analysis: phonological, grammatical, and systematic. The word systematic is agreed upon as a term used from the field of linguistics, which study the relationship between linguistic signs and those things they distinguish. Are, in other words, the field of study in linguistics which studies meaning or meaning in language. Systematic is branch of linguistics that has close relationship with other social sciences such as sociology or anthropology. Even with psychology and sociology has an interest in systematic because it is often found in the fact that the use of certain words to the convey meaning can mark the identity of groups in society. And then types of meaning in systematic. Systematic studies are closely related to meaning. In terms of meaning, it turns out there can be several types of meaning according to a Bolzer 1994 to 89296. There are 12 types of meaning. The meanings are lexical, grammatical, conceptual, referential, and non-referential, definitive, quantitative, conceptual, exualative, words, terms, idioms, and profound meanings. And then linguistic in social linguistic. Definition of social linguistic. Social linguistic is a subdiscipline of linguistics that studies the relationship between language and society. In other words, social linguistics studies the use of language, the place of language use, the grammar of the language level, the various consequences of the context of two or more languages, and the varying theming of the use of various languages. In addition, these science also explain why people speak differently in different social contexts. Study how people use language in different social contexts can provide a way of knowledge about how language work in circles, especially related to social relation in a community, and the way people convey and contrast aspects of their social identity through the language they use. And then the aspect study in social linguistics. There are two aspects in social linguistics, namely social linguistic aspect and linguistic aspect. The social linguistic aspect consists of two, namely the social linguistic aspect and the linguistic aspect. Hans formulated his opinion on the social linguistic aspect by calling in the context with the abbreviation speaking. Social linguistic, the aspect of social linguistic factor on language use such as social distance, social status, age, gender, social class, and social linguistic. And then anthropologistic. Definition of anthropologistic. Anthropology is the science of humans. Anthropology comes from the Greek root anthropos, which means man or people, and logos, which means discourse, in the sense of reasoning and reasonable, or analytically. Anthropology means the study of humans. In conducting studies on humans, anthropology put forward two important concepts, namely Huxley and comparative. Therefore, anthropological studies are very concerned with historical aspect and comparative explanation to describe humans' crowd knowledge of social science, life science or nature, and also humanities. And then, finally, the finale of the material language and cultural relationship. Language and cultural relationship are two different sides of a content, but the relationship between the two cannot be separated because language is the relation of culture and the identity of the speakers. This means, can language affect the culture of the community or vice versa? So that language can determine progress and trend of the culture of the nation. Language and culture are two things that are interrelated. This is seen by the many phenomena of relatives that show the relationships between language and culture. The relation can be in the form of transformation, mutual influence, and so on. Okay, thank you. That's all. Maybe is my material, and finally see you again next time tomorrow. Thank you.